Hey, it's Kyle here, and today I'll be reviewing Star Wars Tempest Breaker by Cavan Scott. This is audio drama for Phase 3 of the High Republic series in Star Wars. But you might notice it's a physical book. I thought, Kyle, you just said it was an audio drama. Well, for the audio dramas they've been doing in the High Republic, which they've been doing one per phase, a few months after the audio drama comes out, they put out a book version of the script. I'm really glad they did. In Phase 1, I listened to the audio drama. It's a cool story, but I realized I've never really been an audible book person. I don't really enjoy content that way. So I'm glad they've decided to also publish these script versions of the audio dramas. For people that are just not into audio books and audio dramas, they still get to enjoy this aspect of the High Republic series. Tempest Breaker mainly focuses on Lorna Dee, a character we introduced in Phase 1 of the High Republic, and we've mainly been getting her story, I would say the last little bits of it, through these audio dramas. The previous one being Tempest Runner. Really interesting character. When we first met her, she was one of the key commanders in the Nile, and then basically became one of Marchion Ro's kind of chief lieutenants. But eventually she kind of splits from him, because unlike some of the other people in the Nile who basically completely believed everything that Marchion Ro was doing was, he could do no wrong, everything was correct. He was a brilliant leader. Lorna Dee just never really bought into it, and she was always kind of more of an individualist, and kind of fitting in with a group of the Nile as it became more controlled by one person just was not what she was looking for. She was very much more into the anarchy of the original Nile. When we first meet her, she very much is a pure villain, but as the series goes along, she begins to go back to her roots, being more, she definitely still has an edge to her, still the bad side, but she's still willing to actually take actions that lead to more of a positive impact. She's no longer like, oh, everything I do has to benefit me. Now, probably because she's so obsessed with I hate Marchion Ro, I hate what he did to the Nile, I want to defeat him. But basically she begins siding more with the Republic and the Jedi and kind of being a little bit in the middle. She's not really a good guy, she's still a bad person, but she's doing good things and kind of trending more and more in that direction, and kind of maybe seeing the error of her ways and how stuff she did impacted people negatively, even people that she really cared and really loved about. And Tempest Breaker is really this journey coming full circle for her, where through the events of this audio drama, she really does begin to realize what she was doing, what it really did to people. She gets to interact with people from her former crew, specifically an individual that she had a romantic relationship with, and realize actions she took basically completely destroyed this person's faith in her. And this is a person she really did love, but she kind of just drove her away, and she realized, she underestimated what she did. She thought this person could just move on and be fine, and she realized that's not how this works. She also visits a planet that, when she was still a member of the Nile, she led a deadly raid against and killed so many people, and she kind of gets to see this damage and the consequences of her actions firsthand, and realize, this was me. This wasn't Marchion Ro that was doing this. I did this stuff, and she kind of has to begin to take responsibility for what she did. And really, she begins to try to, I think in some ways make amends for this, and how can I make up for this? So she actually begins working with the Jedi in the Republic to counteract Marchion Ro, but also mainly to try to find a cure for the Blight, which is this disease that's going through the Star Wars galaxy, kills all life it's touching, and it's trying to figure out, how do we stop this? Marchion Ro claims he has a cure. The Republic and Jedi are not sure if they really believe him, but they really think, we need to figure this out, because if Marchion Ro actually is the one who solves this mystery, yes, it'll be good that he solved it, but he's not a good guy. He's probably going to use this cure against everybody and not really suddenly going to turn into a good guy and help everybody out. And also, if he finds the cure, it might cement his hold on the galaxy, and it might mean the end to the Republic and the Jedi. So the Jedi that are working with Lorna Dee in this is Avar and Kiev, which both have a lot of history with Lorna Dee. Both have been witnesses to her very much bad side, so a lot of this is really gaining trust in Lorna Dee, and Lorna kind of trusting them in return, because both sides expect them to be backstabbed by the other throughout the story. The overall action of this I really enjoyed. I'll say I don't enjoy it as much as a book, because it is written as a script, so you're getting lines, stage directions and stuff, because this is just what the audio drama is. It's just the script version of it. So if this was just a straight up book, it would flow better. I'd enjoy it a little bit more. But I'm still, like I said earlier, I'm glad that they put this out there, because I really have enjoyed Lorna D as a character, and I've kind of been a little bit bummed that she hasn't been in the main books, and it's been mainly kind of put aside to these audio dramas. But I'm really glad that they put this book version out of the script, because I still get to see what her character's path was and how her storyline wraps up. I would say if you're into the High Republic, I don't think anything in this book that happened is a must read. Like, I think if you miss this, I don't think there's going to be any major plot points. You're really confused, like, hey, what happened here? I think I'm missing something. I think these audio dramas are kind of specifically off to the side a little bit, so if you don't partake in them, you're not confused by the later books that come along. But if you're a diehard High Republic fan, if you really love Lorna D as a character, I think you'll enjoy this story, kind of seeing how her storyline wraps up, how she plays a role in trying to help find a cure for the Blight, how she plays a role in trying to help defeat Marshal Monroe, and maybe how she plays a role in how the Jedi and the Republic began to approach the Nile in a different way, and maybe evaluate who their allies should be and who their allies shouldn't be. But overall, really enjoyed this. Glad they put this script out. I'm glad we got more of Lorna D, because she was definitely one of my favorite characters in the High Republic series. So let me know in the comment section below, have you been enjoying the audio dramas in the High Republic? And if you have you been more listening to them as they're intended, or are you like me and read the script version? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this review, please hit the like button. If you have yet, please subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate support. Thanks for watching. I'll see you the next time, and may the Force be with you.